My first instinct when I see a pet is like hi. And my first instinct when I see a person is bye. Ladies and gentlemen, respected guests, master of ceremonies, good evening.
Good evening.
Around 26 years back, I was born in a family of 3 siblings, and I'm the second one of them. My parents, they worked very hard for our comfortable and nice upbringing. It is due to them that today I'm standing here in front of you guys. Actually, my whole world revolves around my family. And the love that they gave me is surely a blessing from Allah. So here my story starts. When I was a kid, I was quite a bright kid. My parents used to, like anything they used to teach me, I just get it like this. It was till the school started. When, like my parents, when they thought like I was a bright kid, they got me to the school, like when I was very young. I remember going to school when my age was around 4 years old. So when, as opposed to their expectations, when I went to the school, when the teacher used to teach us, it was like beginning to very, very hard to understand anything to me. And what happened, the teacher used to speak, and I had to just sit there and think, like, what have I got myself into? I just couldn't understand anything. I just used to stare outside the window, the blackboard, and whenever she asked me anything, I would be like blank. So here, as the time went by, the exams came, the tests came, and I began to score poorly. So then, like the pressure of my parents expecting me to do great, and the guilt of not performing great. It was then that I realized I am a slow learner for this level. And with the passage of time, I just used to sit around myself, sit in some corner in the class, not listening to teacher. And all of that mess got me to become an introvert. So being an introvert, it was like a hell on me. Like just sitting around there, no friends, nothing. Just being able to socialize with people was hard for me. And when I used to go around with groups, it usually tired me. It exhausted me. When I was alone, I used to enjoy it, to be honest. You know, we introverts, we have a philosophy on life. We bore in groups and we enjoy alone. So being an introvert doesn't mean that we don't have our hobbies and interests. Like me, being an introvert, I like to play and watch football. And that's the only thing I enjoy being in group. Nothing else. And I support 2 clubs. One of them is in the Spanish Premier League, FC Barcelona, and the other one is FC Liverpool. The Liverpool, now they are in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. For those of you who don't know what the Champions League is, it's like being the DTM of football. Being an introvert is just like we have a lot of ideas, a lot of things going on in our brains, but just we don't want to share it to outside world. And that's because we think that our idea or the thing that we are having has not ripened enough. Or maybe we'll get a negative reaction from the public. So what we do, we just keep it out to ourselves. And whenever we speak, we convey our emotions, it is only through speeches or writings. They say that we introverts make great speakers because we just keep the speech in our brain and refine it. And refine it until it becomes perfect. Most of the world's greatest leaders were introverts. Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, Winston Churchill, to name a few. I may be an introvert, but I'm a believer, a fighter, and an achiever. And today I'm standing here on this platform of Toastmasters, and someday I will be a speaker. With that, over to you, Master.